It's March, and it feels like there's something new in the air. There's been a dense fog the last few days, which feels like a metaphor. Change is coming, yet I can't quite see clearly what that change is. Winter is doing everything it can to hold on, yet spring makes its way. The most challenging part is we don't know when things will change. And we're stuck in the middle between the new that's ready to come through and the old that's still gripping on. Thank you. I've been thinking a lot about truth. How truth is something that lasts no matter what pressure it's under. When the world around it transforms, that which is not true will not stand the changes. That which is not in truth will come to light, so that what is true can be unearthed. My friend lent me this book. She thought I might like it. I know the whole world liked it for a while there. And in the first few pages is a description of a wolf being killed. I slammed the book shut and I was shaken. How could this be a book that everyone loves? We are so unbelievably programmed to not be jarred by this. And the ones who are thought of as abnormal and sensitive. But I feel angered by this because this is not normal. It is not normal to read stories of beings being killed. It is not normal to tune into the news and be okay with what you hear. It is not normal. And we've been programmed to believe it is. And reading this book is such a blatantly obvious example of what we are okay with. So no, I will not be reading this book, and yes, I will be returning it to her. This weather is incredible. You know, sometimes I feel like life is a struggle. Like life's too great a challenge. But then I see the divine in it all. I mean, last week I was here gallivanting in the forest and a group of 12 deer came up and one of them was walking towards me, and I was walking towards it, and we got so close it was like we were talking. And sometimes I just stop and sob in gratitude. I feel gratitude so deeply for the life that we live that it brings me to tears. And I want everyone to feel this deep of gratitude because it's bliss. And I have this gift where I'm able to be so deep in grief and still see the beauty in it all. In deep pain, I feel bliss. And I say this and I know that not many people would understand, but I just want you to know that there's so much more than any of us are aware of. And I want everyone to remember that, even when it feels really hard to. The outside world is changing. Snow is turning to rain, which soon will give birth to flowers. And it has me contemplating. It feels like we need to hear the truth these days, even if that means making others uncomfortable. We've been taught for so long to be inauthentic, to doubt what we feel, and it feels like it's time to break free from that. To live more intentionally and authentically, where we can each see the divine in each other. I heard somewhere once that if you want to know how a friend is doing, simply ask how their plants are doing. If they're wilted and dry, you know that person has been struggling. And if they haven't created time to care for their plants, they sure as hell haven't made time to care for themselves. I find this to be true about my sourdough starter as well. This thing has just been hanging in there for me, but somehow it's shown resiliency. It's bounced back so quickly, and just like wilted plants rise with a good watering, so can we.